Greetings. I just want to share a quick video with you guys. I'll try to talk fast as possible to make the video go a little quicker. I oftentimes get asked, mostly by family members, some by friends, can you make money in real estate? Is there money in real estate? Then the follow-up question to that is always, if you can, then why isn't everybody doing it? Well, the short answer to that question is yes. Why isn't everybody doing it? Well, I don't know. you know, same reason why everybody isn't in any other business for themselves. They either have the capacity and don't want to do it, or are too lazy to do it, or they don't have the capacity to do it. Most people, well, not most people, some people are content with being employees. You understand? Some people lack the information, and some people are lazy. If you look at your job right now, you look at the people that come in, that are consistent, that do their job to the best of their ability. They're on time. They don't need anyone to tell them what to do. Then you look at someone, you look at someone that's in contrast to that. What you're going to find is the people that are in contrast to that probably outnumber the people that do their job. They outnumber them, I don't know, probably 50-60%. You understand? A good example is a friend of mine. When I was younger, 13, 15 years old, a friend of mine his father used to say, hey man, 85% of the world is full of shit. So watch out for those 85ers. Watch out for the 85%. That's what he always used to say. And I used to be like, okay, get out of my face. I'm going home now. And, you know, after living for 25 years on Earth and traveling outside of the United States, I can honestly say, yeah, the majority of the world, from my perspective, is full of shit. I don't know if I want to put a percentage of 85% on it, but I believe the majority of the world is full of shit. Okay, that's why people are not in business for themselves. That's why people are not real estate investing. You know, and to be honest, real estate can be mentally exhausting. And if you have to do the work or share some of the responsibilities of work, it could be physically exhausting as well. It's not the concept, shall I say, of real estate investing is, or any job, is trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. The execution of that concept, it's a little bit more evasive. Okay, so you know, that's why people aren't in business for themselves. That's why people aren't real estate investing. If people, I guess if everybody was in business for themselves, who would do the jobs? You know, who would clean the streets? You would have to have volunteers to clean the streets. I don't know, but you know, it's just like anything else. You have to, if you're not doing your job, you'll get fired. If you're in business for yourself and you're lackadaisical about it, you'll lose your business. Same exact concept. Same exact concept. Now, to that question, just to give you an example of money, is there money in real estate? Well, here we are, right here, 65 Tyler Drive, Willingboro, New Jersey. House is 125.9. It's 27. I'll try to get you a little closer. 2,700 square feet. Where we at? Almost a quarter acre. Might be what the frontage. Frontage looks pretty good, and so it might be split between even, or it might be a little bit less than the front. My uncle actually used to live in Twin Hills. This is in Twin Hills. He used to live on Twin Hills Drive, right in back of the high school. I don't know if it's a high school now. That was like 20 years ago. But he used to live on Twin Hills Drive. So all of the properties are pretty much laid out the same, whether they're multi-levels or ranches. They're all pretty much laid out the same. As you can see, this house needs TLC. It hasn't been sold anywhere else. It's been owned since, you know, they had it, so they have equity in it. Woo! Didn't see that. Here's another property, 122.9, 4-bedroom, 2-bath. Another property, 112, 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath. Oh, wait a minute. Before I even skip down there, something that caught my eye, which is, now this is one of the things that is a caveat to investing in real estate, and this is one of those things that may become a mental problem. As you can see, this property taxes are at $9,000. Okay, $459 if you can get that. $459. You're gonna add on another $600 to what, $700, so you're paying upwards of $1,200 a month. Now, wouldn't be bad if I didn't scroll down and I caught this. As you can see, the schools are horrible. For $9,000, I want to see all the school ratings at 6, between 6 and 8, not 4. You understand? Now, if I had a child in elementary school or middle school, that would be a concern. If I had a child, let's say in 11th, 12th grade, it probably, or even 10th, 11th, 12th grade, probably wouldn't be that big of a deal for me. You understand? 25 homes sold recently. This has been on the market for about 5 months, 142 days. So there are houses selling. Now, that's not the end of the world because the taxes are high. It just means that you have less buyers when you want to put it back on the market. Now, let me go up here and show you what the property is worth according to RealQuest. It's worth $231. Okay. So you do the math to that. 125, 231. Now, obviously, I don't know the extent of what kind of work this house needs, but let's say it needs $50,000, $60,000 worth of work, hypothetically. Okay, you got a nice spread, and I know some guys that are going and hit them with the 40% off. 40% off of this house would be probably $75,000, 12.5, yeah, around $75,000. If I went in there and I had an idea, a very good idea, it's going to be $50,000 to $60,000 worth of work needed to be done, I would just say, hey, Mr. Seller, would you take 85,000? Would you take 90,000? If you can get this property done at 160, then you still have a $70,000 spread. According to the ARV, you still have a nice spread. You understand? Still a nice spread. As long as you don't let your monthly debt service eat too much into your profit like acid, you got a nice spread. So indeed, there is money in real estate. You see it right here. It's money there. I want to say this in closing. Please stop listening to people that don't have a grain of sand's worth of desire to be in business for themselves. Okay? Stop listening to your mobile phone salesman that works at Verizon and Sprint or T-Mobile. People are actually taking financial advice from mobile phone salesmen. Stop doing that, please. That is not an adult thing to do. That's along the lines of lunacy, to be honest with you. Okay? Stop listening to people who don't have that desire, who have never owned a damn. You have people that are taking real estate advice, real estate investing advice from people that have never owned a mortgage. People, that is absolute lunacy. That's lunacy. You understand? That's like going to somebody that's never been married and asking them for marriage advice, or going to somebody that's that's been in horrible relationships all their life and asking them for, relationship advice. Stop doing that. Please stop doing that. Get up off of your ass and get out there and be an entrepreneur, whatever it is you want to do. Doesn't matter. Get out there and do it. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. You understand? Being in business for yourself is not rocket science. Unless you're going to be in some type of business that requires that. You understand? Other than that, man, this is again the concept. 1 + 1. Trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. That's the concept. Now get out there and work the concept. Happy money getting.